History often remembers the loudest voices, the leaders whose names filled textbooks, the figures carved into stone. But America was not shaped by famous lives alone. It was shaped quietly by people whose work happened in the background, whose names faded even as their influence remained. They organized, they documented, they protected, they endured. Today, we return to 20 lives history nearly lost. These are Americans history nearly forgot. Welcome back to time-worn America, where the past still speaks. Number 1. Bayard Rustin. Bayard Rustin was born in 1912. He believed movements required strategy, not just passion. Working behind the scenes, he became the chief organizer of the March on Washington. He planned routes, coordinated logistics, and shaped the moment the world would later remember. Yet, when the cameras rolled, his name was absent. Because of who he was pushed out of view. Rustin accepted invisibility if progress required it. He chose results over recognition. He died in 1987, but the movement he helped structure still stands. Number 2. Clara Lemlich. Clara Lemlich was born in 1886. She worked long hours in garment factories under dangerous conditions. At a time when women were expected to endure quietly, she stood and spoke. Her words ignited one of the largest labor strikes led by women in American history. She was beaten, arrested, and dismissed, but she did not retreat. Her courage helped force safer workplaces and fairer treatment. She died in 1982, but the protections workers rely on today still echo her voice. Number 3. Gordon Parks. Gordon Parks was born in 1912. He grew up in poverty, facing discrimination that closed doors before he could reach them. With a camera, he documented America as it truly was, not as it wished to appear. His photographs revealed dignity, pain, and truth in equal measure. Through images and stories, he forced the nation to see itself clearly. He died in 2006, but his work still asks America to look honestly. Number 4. Ida B. Wells. Ida B. Wells was born in 1862. She became a journalist when silence was safer than truth. She documented lynching and racial violence with precision and courage. Her reporting challenged comfortable lies and demanded accountability. Threats followed, so did exile. Still, she continued. She died in 1931, but her work remains a foundation of investigative truth. Number 5. Mary McLeod Bethune. Mary McLeod Bethune was born in 1875. She believed education could unlock freedom. Starting with little more than determination, she built schools where none existed. She created opportunity for generations who had been denied it. Her influence reached classrooms, communities, and national leadership. She died in 1955, but the doors she opened remain wide. Number 6. A. Philip Randolph. A. Philip Randolph was born in 1889. He believed economic justice was inseparable from civil rights. Without holding office, he organized workers and pressured presidents. His quiet persistence forced change through unity and discipline. He showed that power could be built without authority. He died in 1979, but his methods still guide organized movements. Number 7. Frances Perkins. Frances Perkins was born in 1880. She believed government should protect ordinary people. As Secretary of Labor, she shaped worker protections during the New Deal. Social security, fair wages, and workplace safety followed. Her work was rarely visible, but deeply felt. She died in 1965, and her policies still touch daily life. Number 8. Jacob Riis. Jacob Riis was born in 1849. With words and photographs, he exposed poverty America preferred not to see. He documented crowded tenements and harsh conditions. His work stirred reform by revealing truth without ornament. He died in 1914, but his images remain witnesses. Number 9. Fannie Lou Hamer. Fannie Lou Hamer was born in 1917. She believed voting was a right, not a privilege. For demanding that right, she was beaten and imprisoned. Still, she spoke plainly and fearlessly. Her testimony shook the nation's conscience. She died in 1977. But her courage continues to inspire civic justice. Number 10. Lewis Hine. Lewis Hine was born in 1874. He believed photographs could protect children. By documenting child labor, he forced America to confront exploitation. Faces became evidence. Childhood became visible. He died in 1940. but child labor laws still carry his imprint. Number 11. Dorothea Dix. Dorothea Dix was born in 1802. She advocated for people's society confined and ignored. Through persistence, she reformed mental health care and institutions. Her work demanded compassion over neglect. She died in 1887, but dignity remains her legacy. Number 12. Oscar Micheaux. Oscar Micheaux was born in 1884. He told stories mainstream cinema refused to tell. As a filmmaker, he created space for truth and representation. His work challenged exclusion through storytelling. He died in 1951, but his influence lives in independent cinema. Number 13. Jane Addams. Jane Addams was born in 1860. She believed care could be organized into change. Through Hull House, she provided education and support to immigrants and the poor. Compassion became structure. She died in 1935, but community-centered reform remains her model. Number 14. Zit Kalasha. Zit Kalasha was born in 1876. She lived between cultures, writing about identity and injustice. Her voice challenged assimilation and defended Native dignity. For years, it went unheard. She died in 1938, but her words still speak. Number 15. Charles Hamilton Houston. Charles Hamilton Houston was born in 1895. He believed the law could dismantle injustice. By training future civil rights lawyers, he shaped landmark victories. Change came through preparation. He died in 1950, but his legal legacy endures. Number 16. Margaret Sanger. Margaret Sanger was born in 1879. She challenged laws that governed private life. Through activism, she reshaped reproductive rights and public health. Her work sparked debate and reform. She died in 1966, but her impact remains complex and lasting. Number 17. Paul Robeson. Paul Robeson was born in 1898. He excelled in art, scholarship, and activism. For speaking his conscience, he lost platforms and freedom. Yet he did not retreat. He died in 1976, but his voice still resonates. Number 18. Grace Abbott. Grace Abbott was born in 1878. She fought to protect children from exploitation. Her advocacy strengthened labor laws and child welfare. Protection became policy. She died in 1939, but her work guards childhood still. Number 19. Benjamin Banneker. Benjamin Banneker was born in 1731. A self-taught scientist, he helped survey the nation's capital. His intellect challenged assumptions and expanded possibility. He died in 1806, but his contributions remained foundational. Number 20. Ella Baker. Ella Baker was born in 1903. She believed movements mattered more than leaders. By empowering communities, she shaped civil rights from the ground up. Collective strength replaced hierarchy. She died in 1986, but her philosophy still guides activism. None of these lives sought monuments. Most did not expect recognition. Yet America moved because they did. History forgets not because lives were small, but because their work made room for others to stand. These lives mattered then, and they still matter now. Thank you for watching. If these stories added meaning or perspective, your engagement helps this work continue. You're welcome to share this video with others who value thoughtful histories like this. If a life stood out to you, I invite you to leave a comment below. And for future documentaries presented with care and historical respect, consider subscribing. I'll see you in the next video.